There exists a plant so ancient, so profoundly sacred, that throughout the ages it has been revered by shamans, mystics, and spiritual masters alike, a plant that serves as a bridge between the tangible and the invisible, unlocking hidden dimensions of consciousness. This plant, cannabis, is not merely vegetation, it is a vessel of self-discovery, a mirror reflecting humanity's timeless pursuit of transcendence, healing, and divine pleasure. Across sacred traditions and spiritual texts, cannabis appears often shrouded in allegory, woven into ritual, and celebrated as a conduit to higher realms. In the mystical landscapes of ancient India, cannabis is honored as one of the 5 sacred plants, a protector against negative forces, and a bearer of joy. Known as Vijaya, meaning victory, it symbolizes triumph over suffering and serves as a gateway to divine encounters. Within certain tantric interpretations, cannabis is intimately linked to Shiva, the meditative deity of transcendence, with the ceremonial use of bhang during Shiva festivals reflecting the dissolution of the ego and communion with the divine essence. Cannabis, here, is not a mere intoxicant, it is a sacred medium through which earthly attachments are transcended. Across the shamanic traditions of Central Asia and Siberia, cannabis embodies the cosmic axis connecting the underworld, the earth, and the heavens. The rising smoke of the plant is considered an offering, a bridge through which the spiritual and material worlds converse. As a mystical facilitator, cannabis allows seekers to traverse the boundary between the mundane and the metaphysical, its psychoactive properties opening the mind to altered states of consciousness. While the physical plane is constrained by the senses and the ego, the metaphysical realm vibrates with unseen energies, universal consciousness, and divine intelligence. Cannabis, when engaged with intention, dissolves mental barriers, harmonizing the mind much like a tuning fork aligns discordant vibrations. In mystical practice, cannabis acts as a veil lifter, quieting the analytical mind to reveal metaphysical truths otherwise hidden by habitual thought. However, such experiences demand mindfulness. Without grounding, the plant's power can distort perception or overwhelm the seeker. Ancient rituals frequently harnessed cannabis for its sacred qualities. In Vedic tradition, the mystical drink soma, believed by many scholars to have included cannabis, served as a divine conduit, linking humans to higher consciousness and providing insight, vitality, and transcendence. The modern preparation of bhang carries this heritage, blending cannabis with milk and consumed during festivals like Holi and Shivaratri, honoring Shiva and enabling devotees to emulate his meditative bliss. Across Siberia, nomadic tribes like the Chians burned cannabis to guide departed souls to the spirit world, with shamans using its smoke to commune with spirits and restore fragmented souls. In South America, cannabis accompanies ayahuasca ceremonies, heightening receptivity to spiritual visions and aiding purification, guidance, and healing. Among Rastafarians, cannabis is revered as the holy herb, a sacred sacrament to commune with Yah God, meditating on divine truths rather than seeking recreation. Biblical references to herbs, grass, and anointing oils containing canna may allude to cannabis, underscoring its symbolic role as a medium for transcendence. The plant's psychoactive compounds, THC, CBD, and others, interact with the brain's endocannabinoid system, bridging the physical mind and the ethereal dimensions of consciousness. When consumed in sacred contexts, cannabis becomes a portal, a doorway shifting one's vibration towards subtler frequencies. Mystics describe this as tuning into the universal resonance, with users experiencing unity, heightened awareness, and interconnectedness with all life. In these altered states, time may slow or dissolve, colors intensify, sounds resonate profoundly, and ordinary moments transform into sacred encounters. The inner critic quiets, the ego softens, and humility, unity, and a glimpse of the divine emerge. Cannabis deepens meditation by silencing mental chatter, inviting the practitioner to explore inner landscapes. Yet it is not a substitute for disciplined spiritual practice. It is a catalyst, a key to doors the seeker must consciously pass through. Insights gained under its influence must be integrated, discerned, and applied, lest they become illusions. Cannabis interacts with the subtle body, stimulating chakras like the third eye, ajna, and crown, sahasrara, amplifying intuition and cosmic connection. It can awaken dormant Kundalini energy at the spine's base, which, if unprepared, may overwhelm. Yet if approached with mindfulness, it clears blockages and allows vital energy to flow. As a natural remedy, cannabis has soothed pain for centuries, relieving arthritis, migraines, and neuropathic conditions. This physical relief enhances the practitioner's ability to focus inward. Cannabis can mitigate anxiety, depression, and PTSD, fostering calm, introspection, and the capacity for inner work. By expanding neuroplasticity, it stimulates creative thought, problem-solving, and spiritual insight. Cannabis dissolves perceptual boundaries, revealing the interconnectedness of all life, softening the ego, and cultivating compassion, love, and higher vibrational alignment. Yet, the plant is double-edged. Misuse can create dependency, spiritual stagnation, or escapism, bypassing necessary shadow work, the confrontation with one's fears, limitations, and unresolved karma essential for transformation. True enlightenment requires integration, transforming the insights of altered states into grounded daily life, relationships, and personal growth. Scientific studies corroborate its medicinal potential, while cautioning about overuse, dependency, and mental health challenges. Ancient traditions intuited these dynamics, prescribing cannabis with intention and reverence. Mindful preparation transforms cannabis consumption into a spiritual ritual. Setting intention aligns the seeker with the plant's sacred energy, while gratitude, prayer, meditation, and the inclusion of sacred objects amplify the practice. Environment matters. A quiet, clean, undisturbed location, whether in nature or in candlelit sanctity, supports clarity. Small, deliberate doses open the mind without overwhelming, while excess risks confusion or false revelations. The plant may reveal projections of the subconscious, not absolute truth, making discernment and integration vital. Cannabis can elevate the subtle body, stir Kundalini, and enhance meditation. With care, it deepens introspection, spiritual inquiry, and connection to nature. Yet over-reliance can numb growth, creating a facade of spiritual progress. The ultimate purpose of cannabis-induced altered states is transformation. The insights gained must be consciously woven into daily life. Writing reflections, grounding through nourishing food, and embodying lessons ensure the experiences transcend mere escapism, forming a tangible map of the spiritual journey. If you have watched this far, you are ready to step further into these mysteries, exploring the sacred, transformative potential of cannabis as a tool for divine connection, self-discovery, and the expansion of consciousness. Subscribe, share, and journey onward with Divine Insights TV.